Hey you! Happy Tom Ford Tuesday. Today, I want to share with you a look that's effortless, easy, perfect for the everyday, especially when we don't have the time. Or if we just don't feel like doing all the things and yet we still want to look like we've done all the things, polished and put together. Now, I've always found Tom Ford Beauty perfect for that. The eyeshadows apply and blend and look like you've done the most when you really haven't. And so do the complexion and face products. So today I'm going to share with you a very easy, everyday wearable look that doesn't take a lot of time and looks like you did all the things. So today we're hydrating with liquid IV. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with the complexion. So today I'm actually not going to be applying any foundation, and you can still look polished, put together by doing so. But what we are going to do is I am going to apply a little bit of primer, and either primer will work. You can go a little more illuminating or you can go a little more soft matte. I'm actually going to be applying my Traceless Soft Matte Primer because I'm going to be using a very glowy and highlighting product afterwards that will just bring it all together. And again, this does not leave you dull and flat. It keeps you looking very hydrated and healthy looking skin, just minus all of the shine. It's a modern matte in the Tom Ford way. You can always apply your primer after your skincare and just dust a little bit of powder over top, and your skin will stay flawless and just beautiful throughout the day. Now you see the skin, it still looks like skin and such and hydrated. It just takes down the shine a couple notches. Continuing on with the complexion, going in with my Shade and Illuminate Contouring Duo. And I am picking up with my Shade and Illuminate brush. And I am using a very light layer because this is quite a tad dark. And I'm going in with my Tom Ford #2 brush to blend. This duo, it's so easy and effortless, and it does blend into the skin quite nicely. And yes, that shade is a lot darker for me because the newer ones I found to be darker than the older ones. I have Intensity 2 in the older formulation, and it's the perfect tone. This one is a lot darker. So I just go in a little bit more light-handed, and it blends out nicely. So before I apply anything else, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Going in with my Shade and Illuminate concealer. And as many of you know, this is quite the coverage. But you can always control your coverage with any product. But for this, you really don't need a lot because it's like a good amount of coverage. I just put it where I need it. And I'm also going to put it on the lids because we're just going to use that as primer. And I'm just going to blend with my Beauty Blender. Now, when I was saying that you can always control your product's coverage, is if you really want to sheer something out, use a little bit less and then use a sponge. And then if you want a little bit more, use a little bit more and use maybe your finger or a brush. And also you can build product up as well, like normal. But you're always in control of your product's coverage. And then whatever is left on the sponge, which is not going to be a lot, I'll bring it down and around the rest of my face. Because remember, we're not wearing any foundation today. We're going for that super effortless skin-like look, which is perfect for every day and very cost-effective with your time. So I have achieved a little bit of brightness, I've concealed my darkness, and I'm still letting my skin look like skin. Now I'm going to bring a little bit of glow and flush with blush to the skin. Going back into my Shade and Illuminate Contour Duo with this brush, which is the #2. Everything's listed and linked down below in the description box. So I'm going to just pick up some of the highlighting portion. And we're just stippling this to the high points of my face. So I kind of like to build it up a little extra bit, especially on the days when I'm not wearing any foundation, because I want my skin to just look so healthy and glowy. And to bring some color and flush to the face, I'm going in with the shade in Illuminate blush. This is one of my favorites. You guys know I love them all. This is Sundrunk. And because I just want a big old flush on the face, you'll see, I know it sounds like, wait, what? But I'm actually going to be using the bronzer brush from Tom Ford. So let's pick up some of the product. I love that this blush always just smooths the skin and looks so natural and effortless and adds just a tad bit of glow. We love that combo. And it doesn't look like I'm wearing blush. It just looks like a healthy flush on the skin. And that's pretty much it. The complexion is done. So I've brought you in nice and close so that you can see just how skin-like and easy, and you saw how quick, everything is looking on the skin. Yes, now onto the eyes. Tom Ford has many, many, many eye color quads that will work perfect for the everyday, perfect one and dones. Super easy, super quick, create a beautiful look, and you're out the door. But there is one eye color quad in particular that I reach for a lot for the everyday. Desert Fox, yes. What's awesome about Desert Fox is you can keep it soft and pretty for the everyday, or you can dress her up because of this beautiful gold tone and this darker brown shade to bring a little bit more depth and smokiness. And this creates an amazing brown smoky eye. But again, today we're doing quick, effortless type of vibe, so we'll keep it soft and simple. So I've got my Tom Ford number 13. I'm going to go into the lighter of the two brown shades, and I'm dusting that pretty much all over. With the lighter shades from this palette, it brings just enough depth and definition to your eyes while still keeping it very easy and practical for your everyday. And then with that same brush, I'm just quickly cleaning it off on my microfiber towel. I'm going to go into this lightest shade here. I'm putting that on the inner corner and then blending it inwards just like a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. And what we do on one side, we gotta do on the other. So just repeating that. The same brush, let's go back into the lighter brown shade. And we're just gonna dust that a little bit on the lower lash and just bring the colors together right around this part of the eye. And I'm not going completely on the under eye because I don't want to make it too much. Just keeping it on the outer portion. A bit of brown in the waterline. This is the Emotionproof eyeliner in the shade Chocolat. Now we're going to do a couple coats of mascara. For the finishing touch, we need to put a little something on the lips. I go between two products most always for the like everyday easy kind of vibe. I'll either go in with my lip blush, this bad boy, which literally is a balm that adds a little bit of tint to the lips and feels like nothing. So if it's not the lip blush, it's Gloss Luxe. You know, and sometimes I mix them, so let's mix them. So I'm going to go into the shade Inhibition, or do I go into this? No, let's go into Inhibition. These are some of the most comfortable glosses I have ever tried. And we're done. Skin's looking and feeling super lightweight, very skin-like, easy for the whole day, every day, that quick and easy vibe, because there's not a lot of product on your face. You're gonna look like this all day. Very much you, just a little bit put together, you know? Soft and easy. We love. And also with using just a little bit of concealer and not even setting it. It doesn't separate, it doesn't move. And the Shade and Illuminate formulation is fantastic and perfect for not setting and just wearing and keeping a light layer, even though we built it up just a little bit. I kind of sometimes prefer not setting concealers. I know it sounds crazy because you're like, why would you do that? It's gonna sink in the lines, it's gonna separate, it's gonna move. No, when you do light layers for the everyday and you just blend it out with a sponge so it's a little bit more sheer, it wears so beautifully. And we just have a little something on the eyes, a little flush on the skin. And glossy lips. Great. Just letting the skin breathe, just letting the skin shine through in an everyday easy look. There's always a time and place for a look like this. Some days there's just not enough time to get it all done, but we still need to polish and pull ourselves together, and a look like this is perfect. Get it done in a minimal amount of time and still look like you tried. I have a feeling in next Tom Ford Tuesday we're going to take it up a couple of notches. We're going to go full glam. We might even do a little eyeshadow mix and match. We had fun doing that last time. I hope I've inspired you to pull out some of your favorite Tom Ford products and have some fun. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Stay beautiful. I will see you soon. Bye.